sixth grader. Welcome to Mrs. Ramirez spelling class. Today we are going to discuss an important topic. First of all, we're going to start with compound adjective. Compound adjective are two words separated by a hyphen. This little dash, the name is a hyphen. Okay, compound adjective are made with a noun and an adjective, or a noun and a verb. So I'm going to read the compound adjective: award-winning, bad-tempered, cold blood, easygoing, English-speaking, eye-catching, fair hair, good-looking, hard-working, left-handed, money-making, old-fashioned, open-minded, purpose-built, kind, saving, and well-educated. Okay, maybe you have forgotten what is an adjective. Remember that an adjective is a word that describes a noun or describe another adjective. And compound adjective, remember that are two words joined by a hyphen. Okay, the meaning of the compound adjective, you can find the meaning in the glossary of language book. Okay, so some of them you have the meaning there in the books. You can find some meaning, but all the meaning you can find in language book. Okay, so but the topic, okay, I want to explain in grammar is inseparable phrasal verb and intransitive phrasal verb. This topic is in vocabulary and grammar book, pages 46 and 47. Okay, I'm going to explain what is an inseparable phrasal verb. In the last class, okay, in lesson 2, okay, you learn what are separable phrasal verb. But today is inseparable phrasal verb. What is the meaning inseparable phrasal verb? The meaning is that, okay, the verb with the preposition, okay, they cannot separate. Okay, they go always, okay, together. For example, I'm going to do a sentence with this phrasal verb. I like eating out. Look. Okay, this is the phrasal verb. This is the verb and this is the preposition. Okay, as you see in this sentence, okay, you don't see object in the sentence. Why? Because, okay, and in this sentence, in inseparable phrasal verb, and when the verb is intransitive verb, okay, they don't need object in the sentence. And what is the meaning of eat out? The meaning of eat out is when you don't like to eat at home, okay, you go out to eat. This is the meaning. I like eating out. I have another example for you. For example, pass away. Pass away is another phrasal verb. What is the meaning of pass away? Pass away is a polite way to say that someone died. Okay, I'm going to make a sentence with this. For example, my aunt passed away. Look, this is the inseparable phrasal verb. Okay, pass away. This is the verb and this is the preposition. And in inseparable phrasal verb, the verb and the preposition always we write them together. Okay, we don't separate them. That's why the name of inseparable phrasal verb. So intransitive phrasal verb, as I told you, they don't need an object in the sentence. Can you see this? Okay, and transitive phrasal verb, they need an object in the sentence. I'm going to explain with some couple examples how transitive phrasal verb they need an object in the sentence. For example, pick up. Look, okay, this phrasal verb, okay, they can be separate. Okay, I'm going to do a sentence with this phrasal verb. I pick my mother. I pick my mother up from the airport. Look, this is the verb and this is the preposition. I can separate this. And what is the meaning of pick up? When someone wants to give you a ride, it's the meaning of pick up. It says, I pick up my mother up from the airport. Okay, I can separate the verb from the preposition. Okay? So that is the difference between separable phrasal verb and inseparable phrasal verb. Separable phrasal verb mean that we can separate, or we separate the verb from the preposition or adverb. And inseparable phrasal verb mean that we cannot separate the verb from the preposition. They go together always. And let me tell you that an intransitive phrasal verb, they don't need an object in the sentence, okay? And transitive phrasal verb, they need an object in the sentence. This is an example. This is a transitive phrasal verb. Transitive. Why? Because we write an object in the sentence. What is the object in this sentence? Is my mother. Is the object. I picked my mother up from the airport. And remember that when we write a pronoun with a transitive phrasal verb, remember that we must write the pronoun between the verb and the particle. In this case, is the preposition. I pick her. Look. Okay, look the pronoun. I pick her at the airport. Okay, I pick her at the airport. It's impossible to write the pronoun at the end of the sentence. Okay, the pronoun must be between the verb and the other words in the sentence. Okay, that is the most important. I want you understand. There are transitive phrasal verb and intransitive phrasal verb. Remember that. Okay, transitive phrasal verb, they don't need an object in the sentence. And a transitive phrasal verb, we don't separate the verb from the preposition and adverb. And I want to tell you as well that intransitive phrasal verb, some of them they have more than 3 words. The verb, and they can take 1, 2, or 2 particles. Okay, in this case, preposition. Okay, let me explain these pages. Okay, look, page 46. We have the compound adjective. Okay, and in this is grammar. And in the grammar box, we have the explanation of inseparable phrasal verb. Okay, and so you have exercise related to the topic. Okay, so this is the most important I have to tell about inseparable phrasal verb. Remember, inseparable phrasal verb mean that The verb and the preposition, okay, we cannot separate them. That is the most important. Okay, thank you very much for paying attention to my class. Okay, goodbye. Have a nice day.